everybody. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to do another Love and Movies layout for 28 days around the world and that Valentine's giveaway. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the description of this video, I have the very first video for this version of Around the World. Love and Movies, and it shows you how to play along and what the prize kit is and all of that wonderful information. We are including card makers, so lots of fun. I hope you'll join us. So really what it is my beautiful captains over on Ginger's Corner Facebook group have come up with this version where we're going around the world, destinations in movies. So wherever the movie was set in, that's where we're kind of playing along, and we are challenging ourselves to do different things. And that'll make more sense when I read the riddle if you're first time seeing this. All right. So, and this time it's really not a riddle. It's more like information about the movie, and then you have to use certain elements on your project, whatever it may be. So let's just get into it. We're going to visit India today, and I am going to do a 2-page layout, and I'm going to challenge myself to do something different. We'll talk about all those things. But first, let's read about the best exotic marigold hotel. And it says a group of British retirees moved to the best exotic marigold hotel, which has been advertised as an affordable retirement residence. When they arrive, they find the hotel is not quite as anticipated, but pulled together to help the young man and his eventual partner to get things into shape and build a wonderful retirement area. To earn your Valentine for this destination, scrap a layout about a vacation and include jewel tones and sequins and representation of Indian saris. Card makers can create a retirement card. It needs to have jewel tone papers and sequins to represent the Indian saris as well. Okay, so that's what we are supposed to do. We're supposed to use jewel tones, hence my blue and my deep yellow and my red. And we have to use sequins, and we have to do some kind of project about a vacation. For me, it's a layout, but you may be journaler, whatever you are, that's okay. There's no wrong way to do it. And so this is a vacation when we actually lived in Colorado, but we visited Texas. We went to the Dallas Stadium, and we did lots of different things. So it was a lot of fun. And this is the KOA we stayed in Amarillo. We took our sweet little niece. We came and saw Grandpa Jerry. Some of you may remember Grandpa Jerry. He had heart surgery a couple years back. This is my husband's grandma, my kid's great-grandma Norma, and just lots and lots and lots of fun. So that's what I'm scrapping. One of my goals this year, I've already got my sequins out because I got to use sequins. One of my goals this year is to stamp more. So I have all of my goodies here, and I kind of know I have based my papers, which I do not do this often. A lot of times I just make a base and then I just adapt the photos to go to it. But I love this title that I got in the swap from Miss Mallory, and I thought, oh, that would so work. I've been dying to use it. So I know that my title is going there, and I did everything else. Now, if you've heard me before, this is my charger page. This is the page I'm going to focus a lot of pretty stuff on, and this is my sister page. I call it that because it's basically a grid of photos. I'll probably have just a few little elements on here. So I am going to take this away. I find that is a not overwhelming way for me. That's why I do it that way. You guys have heard me talk about it. I've had a couple people ask recently, and I know I have a lot of new subscribers, which welcome, glad you're here. So that's what that is for me. This is the charger page where I'm going to put a lot of product, a lot of time, a lot of thought into it. And then I'm not a one photo scrapper. It's very rare. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I do it more now that my kids are older and they don't let me take as many pictures, but I still have so many photos that I need to get photos out. And at the end of this, we'll count how many. I think I have 9, 10. Let's just count now. It'll bug me. So we've got 2, and you notice they're 4 by 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, obviously I've cropped these down. right? And they're in all different directions. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, words, they don't work. So, but I made a grid is what I've done. And I've left myself room to put a little bit of embellishments to tie the two together. So when I look at this, this is just a white base. I obviously use scraps from this paper here that I matted, and this paper that I cut down to tie them together. And I do that a lot. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. All right, so since I know my title's going to go here, okay, and I'm okay with the S going here on the photo, I'm totally fine with that. I'm going to mark myself a little spot. And so like, I think I want some little mixed media here and a little mixed media here, okay? So like I said, one of my goals is to use stamps this year. I've got to start using my things that I like to buy, you know, my dies. I use my dies a lot, but stamps. And I don't have a ton of stamps. I'm not a stamper in general, but I did purchase last year a lot of mixed media stamps. So I need to use them. Like I need to justify buying them, to be honest. I think, boy, I'm torn. What do I want to use? Do I want to use these speckles, or do I want to use this here? This kind of gives me a vacation traveling vibe. So I need a different block. I've had these blocks forever, and yes, I have cleaned them. I mean, these blocks are old. I don't even want to get into, but I love these blocks because they have a grid on them, and I can see like the stamp is straight. You know, old people problems. That's what it is for me. All right, so I'm gonna put my stamp down on here. And obviously this isn't gonna be perfect. Oh, I want it to go a little bit in the middle so I can press it down. I'm gonna get my amazing tool. Again, old people problems. Speaking of Mallory, she actually made me this. Isn't that cute? She made me this so that I can press down because I am not good at it. My hands are not what they used to be. Now, normally I would maybe get my mouse pad, but honestly, it's on the other side of the desk and I don't want to get up. So I got this awesome Dollar Tree pad just to give me some extra cushion. And I'm going to ink up. Notice I have white ink, you guys. You guys told me in the comments when I was trying to ink something. So I went and I got some, all right? And this is a new stamp, so I guess maybe I should do a practice. Oh, I probably should, to be honest, because we don't know what it's gonna stamp like, right? Okay, here's a scrap. We'll sacrifice it. That's what we're gonna do. Now, I'm not a teacher, y'all. If it's your first time here, just know that I'm not. Oh, see, that looks good. I don't want to do that, but that looks good. Okay, I like that. I think that's gonna look good on there. Isn't that neat? All right, so stamping is probably my second favorite way to do mixed media. If you haven't done a lot of mixed media and you struggle with it like me, try stamping, right? Get the stamps that have the mixed media vibe and stamp away. Just try it. You might like it. I do like stamping for mixed media. And a lot of these I got on Temu, or people have gifted them to me as well. Okay, so I see that I got a little bit of ink here, so I'll take that off. Always have wipes on my desk, always, always. All right, now where's my X? My X is here. I'm not gonna stress about getting it on my mat, okay? And we're just gonna go just like that. Ta-da! Just like that. Now I'm thinking I want one here, so let's do it again. Just like that. I did focus on this side because where that brand new ink pad, like literally I just opened it. It's really wet, so it's getting everywhere. Because I don't mind if a little bit gets on here, but it's probably not going to show up anyway, so I'm not going to stress about it. Okay, so do that. There we go. So we have those elements. Now look, when I lay this down, it's just a little something, right? Then I'm thinking, maybe, take the white again, and kind of like this, but I also really do like this one here. So let's take another block. Okay. We'll just use all kinds of stuff today. Gonna do it good. I'll put that one there and we'll ink that one up. Now this one's small enough for my hand. I do have really small hands, so it is an issue for me sometimes. And I'm just gonna, and even overlap it. Totally okay with overlapping it. Second generation, that should be good. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe even up here. This is my mixed media and it's not messy. That's what I like about it, right? Okay, haphazard, right? Like that's what I did. Okay, so there's that. Let me get all my stuff out of the way. So one thing about filming, it's very easy for your desk to get really crazy, really quick. Okay, this needs to go, this needs to go. Yep, I am an organized person. I can't help it. Okay, so there is, let me make sure I'm in frame for the most part. 2-page layouts are not easy to do that. And see the difference in that? Now, I'm kind of thinking, should I do some right here? Why not? I think I want to. Yeah. I mean, it does kind of show up on the red. Now, I don't know if it shows up for y'all in the film. I won't know till I go to edit. You guys, oh my gosh. I was opening this and it literally flipped up in my face. Yeah. If you know me, you just know that's totally normal. Okay, so I'm gonna even do it at an angle, I think. And I didn't ink it too much because I don't want to go crazy, but see, I like that. Okay, and maybe we'll do this one. I'm always throwing stuff. Maybe I'll ink this one really good and really press that one down. I mean, you can tell that something's there in person. And when I do the close-ups, and I will do one up here when I go to finish the layout. I'm not going to make you guys sit here forever waiting on me. Although, I would love you to be sitting here, hanging out with me. All right, I got a hot mess. That's what I got. But that's all right. That's all right. Okay, so now here's where we are. I know I want vacation right there. That's where that is going. Okay. And then I need to pull out some ephemera here. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. So we're going to do maybe some trial and error. We'll see. I don't know that I'm going to journal on this layout just because I don't know that I need to be 100% honest with you. So here is, I think I want this to go here, and it says vacay. It's a little Winnebago or whatever they are. And then I'm on the fence on whether I want this to be here, and this is all chipboard. You should be so proud of me because I don't use chipboard that often. I like the new chipboard, but this is some of the older chipboard and it's really thick, but I'm getting over it. I can't decide if I want that there or something else. I don't know. I thought about putting these there. And what if we made like a little, because it pulls the blue over there, cluster like that. That might work. See, I like that better. Now this is not the best picture, but if you guys know, I don't care. I'm still going to use them because it is part of my story. Pictures aren't always going to turn out great. Don't be afraid to use them. I'm not. I use them. Of course, you know. I say anything. Oh, if I put that up there, it's gonna, and it's the wrong color yellow, isn't it? It is. I was gonna maybe think about using that, but it's the wrong color yellow, so we won't. I'm kind of married to this, and you know, I could make this one a little bit thinner. Let me see if I can get my tool here and I can, now watch, I'll ruin it. Now, if this is an old Creative Memories tool, and you can do this with a metal fingernail file that you clean out under your nails with. I don't know what they're actually called. But see, I can take it apart, and you can still get these tools. You can even get these on Amazon. I should put this in the Amazon store. But you can get them through Creative Memories as well. And you just take layers off, right? Let's see, can we get one more layer off? Sometimes I can get two, but no, I'm just gonna get the one. And so I will even this out, and or a lot of times I don't even take the time to do that. Oh, look, it came right off there. But you can just remember, you can use foam to make everything even, right? And then it won't have quite, yeah, that's better. It won't have quite the dimension to it. And what I'll do is I'll just put a piece of thin foam right here, and I'll even that out for sure when I go to glue it down. It's gonna drive me crazy. I say I'm gonna do it later, and then I just sit here and do it. Yeah. Okay, so we could do that. I am liking that. So there's that. I like this. I could, should I put that there, or is that just too much? Oh, look, we could go like this, and I could put the date like so, and maybe move this over here a little. Oh, that might work. Include it like that. Ooh, okay. I like that actually, because then I don't have to put nothing away. I just don't. And you know what I can do? I could go like this, put this on here, this piece of chipboard. Oh, can you even see me? I'm sorry. Am I out of frame? Somebody shout and let me know. Oh, yeah. See, look, I don't mind that at all. All right. No, I like it better without. Don't mind me. Trial and error. That's what I do. Okay. So then what I was thinking is I have to use sequins. Now, this is simple scrapbooking. You know, my amazing friend, I call her my friend. She probably thinks I'm a stalker. I don't know. Janet Madison at RTS Scrapbooking. You guys have heard me mention her lots of times. I absolutely adore her. But she taught me, and she's just, to me, she's my mentor. She just is, to definitely not be afraid to do this, right? Don't be afraid to stack things on top of each other. That's what makes your clusters, right? And don't be afraid to draw the eye in sets of 3. Without her, I probably never would have thought it that way. I was a 90s scrapper, and I sneezed, and there were stickers and everything everywhere. And now I have a very hard time just not doing a cluster. However, I'm finding while I'm evolving, which probably all of you are too, I do love to make clusters, but I like simple pages like this too. I like a combination of both. I truly, truly, truly do. I really do. And doesn't always have to be a really detailed cluster. It can be very simple like this here, and just enjoy the photos. So just a little FYI, just saying. Okay, so I think I want to use these gold. And I could maybe even ombre them. And I think, because I got to use sequins, that's one of the things we're doing for this challenge, right? So I'm thinking of just putting some on the edge here of these rays and maybe doing like an ombre. I have a couple different colors. These are from the Dollar Tree, right? Let's see here. So there's one color. And then maybe we could use a brownish orange. Let's try. What's the worst that's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen. I kind of like that. Okay, I think I like that. Maybe I'll pick another color to do with it too. Okay. What other color do I have? I have this color here. I could put this one in the very beginning, so then it's like light and it goes to dark. Let's try. Now, what do you guys use to put your sequins on? I personally use glue dots. Yeah. Everything else I don't have patience for. I just don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. There we go. So that's how each one of these will look. I'll put just some sequins. A little goes a long way for me. I don't need a whole bunch. And honestly, I think I might come back with some black enamel dots, put a few here, a few here, and a few here. That's the only place sequins are going to end up for me. Yeah. So let me do this. Let me go glue it down. And I'll be back with my layout. We'll talk about anything I do different because y'all know me. Never know what's going to happen. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I got it all glued down. I did ink the edges with my white Tim Holtz ink that I'm absolutely loving. So thank you for whoever commented. I don't remember who it was. Why I didn't know Tim Holtz had white ink is beyond me. 20 plus years and I'm still learning stuff, right? Okay, so there's that. And then I did add a little sentiment sticker over here, just says summer happiness. And that's it. That's the layout. Simple, but I challenged myself to use sequins, which I don't do very often. I did some stamping, mixed media. Love that. And I use chipboard. That's what it's all about, using the things that I have. I am going to, well, by the time you guys see this video, I will have already gone over it, but I'm going to make a video and I'm going to talk about things I want to do this year and how I'm going to save money, how I might spend my money, that whole thing. So hopefully you joined me for that video. And with that, I'll see you guys with another layout. I hope you're enjoying the challenge. Thank you to all the captains and we'll see where we go next time. All right, be blessed. Bye-bye.